Cortege of Pluto, the ENÁRGUEMA. Pluto is a wooden heap and of grasses. For what an energy belt discovered by the planet from several deviations of its amalgama. That this amalgama is the plasmatic direct matter of the wood and of the glass, at least as you know these materials, no matter how much this can still take thousands of years. The one that is this way because the distance between the wood and the glass is the same formation, and the only same one of that cortege now that after several deviations of the atomic nucleus of Pluto that doesn't have explosion of shipment neither of shockwave frequency, it is from where the emanation of Pluto's life. It is like puts on life in this, it also puts it to him in Pluto, like Pluto's reflective squares. The form of terrestrial cortege is the one that left go a lot toward the confines and Pluto's ends. And we say the confines and the ends because Pluto's same center is the most complex things in radiated power, but it is where much more the life flows than in this terrestrial cortege that had left toward there of so many corteges that have made it, many in the astral and mental planes. Many of them didn't know that they made it physically, for the same alloy of the wood and the glass, but when making it, they went becoming physical, in the measure that the own wood and the glass, when taking their numbers bitrioticos, that they are the solar nuclei, that they went then giving the physical consistency that when arriving, that astral or mental arrived physically. But as these corteges they had not taken the risk and the enough knowledge, they could not sum up certain things, at least done as they thought or they believed it did from the binary conscience, and they neither were not able for it to wait answer fruits to it. It is so they were given condition of life them, in broken facts, have been made that neither have allowed with them to return for what they have never been able to more to return, for it they are as residents, owners of it. The ENÁRGUEMA is the biggest and important terrestrial colony of the earth. It is, as said in the case of you, that the great community of Argentinians in the United States is in Miami. There they are the lands, the earthlings, but no longer as much as great community, but like a great power of Enéphanas. That they are already the visitors. This is not visitors, rather they are all or true owners. They enter and they leap to the earth, but to its nucleus. They not even know about the existence of this surface, but now they already know it. Let us say with the arrival of Huguito for this size, that he has given them another type of existence, reverence of why they had left. This cortege type can bring them the concept of a world government, that is to say great knowledge of how they are the things also of technology, binary prime physics, more than of destruction, and it won't be the elimination of the destruction of the sexual instinct, but rather the lethal or legal reconstruction of that sexual, much more instinct when the same word of instinct is not the appropriate one. Neither it had never been it, but the total wisdom of similar concept, but although in the plans from Pluto, is in its main cool of task, the reconstruction, rebuilding, and sexual analysis of the atomic thing that would give had finished the era or the sexual eras, still among the same animals that have those goals, much more still in the humans' suppositions. But it's not necessary to make a mistake a lot in this. Rather it is necessary to melt, to be able to arrive to that explored of this explosion way, directed and commanded by Pluto's people for that certain very heavy natures. They can be the basic key of entrance to the forms of situation that in the same way they make a new sexual atomic exploration for the creation of new energy fields in this. The sexual atom is a combination of remains of the stone of Pluto in mixture material, toward the Xanira of Ultra, together with other combination Xanira stages, toward the remains Flexorianos of Mars, many before the same hormone group, make a part more than a linkish Rotuliano metero, that gave the Xanira as a result, from where one can say that is forming the root sexual matter, then to have access through some of the ramifications to the sexual atom, in a procedure as much macro as micro. To be guided not with the graph and to enter better to the sexual atom as much in the macro as in the micro, it is that we see two basic lines of powers, one, the Flexoriana, or the masculine, and then the Xanira, or the feminine one, that so much both converge in Pluto as in the leap they go and they come toward there. These two powers, they are regulated from the same exploration that one makes inside the common atom, when their molecular part, Vipana, doesn't have, we say, the ramification of this life, that it is for where the forms are expressed, and from those forms have been formed in matter, so that the same one following these ramifications can have what the floral sexual power is called, that is for where in turn Pluto is a ship, as which you see in the picture where the Dr. Loro Elias explained the processes Rotulianos. It is of understanding that Rotuliano also, like a source of demarcation of the hormone, that as has already it say, it is not a still hormone, it is a single gene sequence.